Well, we are covering Washington, where history was made on Capitol Hill today. The Senate voted to confirm Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson to the U.S. Supreme Court. And joining us now is Dr. Shawn Wilson, professor of political science at Wright State University. Thank you so much for being with us here to discuss this tonight. Let's start with the historical aspect. What are the lasting impacts of this confirmation?
Well, this is huge. I think it's going to be fantastic. This is another milestone. You know, you had Sandra Day O'Connor, you had also African-American males in the past. This one, I think this appointment is going to be very special. I think she's going to leave her mark. She's bright, she's well qualified, and I think she's going to be a great addition to the court.
3 GOP senators crossed party lines for this vote, but the majority of Republicans voted no. How does Brown Jackson's confirmation affect the overall makeup now of the court?
Now, this is going to be I don't know whether to give you the easy answer or the complicated answer, but in the short run, how she votes really is not going to make that much of a difference in the outcomes. There's really only 2 choices here. She's going to vote a lot like Breyer and Kagan vote, where they kind of swing vote a lot and get along with a couple of those other Republicans. Or she's going to be more in the passionate category like Sotomayor is and vote more with her. Sotomayor does a lot of dissenting opinions. So because the Democrats only have 3 people on there, it's really not so much going to affect the court's bottom line in a number of cases. But in the future, the more complicated answer is in the future, it may, justices tend to, in the long run, make a legacy. And so she has that going for her, that she has a chance to leave her mark, not this term or next term, but in history.
Yeah, some Republicans have called her an extreme outlier on the question of crime. They've criticized her handling of child pornography cases. Senator Ted Cruz essentially calling her too far left, leaning to judge fairly. My question is, we've witnessed a pattern here politically where parties oppose a justice nominated by the other party, typically. So how can the American public truly judge whether any nominee is qualified and fair?
Well, the one thing you should know is that political scientists like myself study the court, and we measure this stuff. Every single time these people vote, we catalog the vote, and we see their voting patterns. And each party has voters on the court that are a little more extreme. The most extreme conservatives today are Alito and Clarence Thomas. Those justices don't get along and don't vote very much with the other justices. For the Democrats, Sotomayor is going in that direction for those people. But Justice Kagan, Justice Breyer, Justice Roberts, and Justice Kavanaugh, they vote together almost 75% of the time. 3 and 4 cases, they are in agreement. So the question is going to be which kind of Democratic voter she's going to be, whether she's going to be a little bit more centrist or whether a little bit more passionate like Sotomayor. That's all that it is. It's whether you're one type or the other.
Yeah, no matter your politics, a historic day here for the United States. Joining us now, Dr. Shawn Wilson, professor of political science at Wright State University. We always appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.